Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Bonnie. I'm one of your worship quest leaders from Idlewild Baptist Church. And today we're going to learn how to make pinwheels. Do you know what a pinwheel is? It looks like this, and it blows in the wind. You can blow it, or you can take it outside and let the wind blow it, or you can run. And sometimes if you run, it'll blow. Oh, I'm outside. You can see. Did you see the wind? See the wind blowing it? Isn't that fun? All right, so we're going to learn how to make a pinwheel at home today, all right? First thing you need, all right, you need a piece of paper, all right, just a plain white piece of paper. You need a pencil that you're not going to use that has an eraser on it, okay? You need the eraser. You need your scissors. You need some tape, okay? You need your crayons, and you need either a push pin or a tack, or Miss Bonnie has just sewing pins that have heads on them, okay? And that's what I'm going to use, but you have to be very careful with these because you can poke yourself and hurt yourself. All right, so go ahead, get a piece of paper, a pencil you're not using that has an eraser, scissors, tape, whoop, there's my tape, a pen or a push pin, right, and your crayons. All right, I'll be right here when you get back, so just put me on pause. All right, put me on pause, and then when you get back, unpause, and I'll be right here waiting on you, okay? All right, go ahead. I'm going to get something while you're gone, okay? Go ahead. All right, I'm back. Are you back? Okay. All right, something blew off my table because I'm outside in the wind. I've got wind. Who made the wind, boys and girls? That's right, God created the wind. All right, and we're going to take advantage of that because we're going to use the wind today. All right, so take a piece of paper. This is the first thing you have to do. We need to make a square out of it. Is it a square? No, because there's one longer side and a shorter side. That means it's a rectangle, okay? It's not a square. So to make a square, you take one of the corners and you're going to fold it down until it meets the bottom of the page. Do you see that? See, fold it down. Is it all the way at the bottom? No, not yet. Now you line up that bottom side, see? And then you crease it. Let's see, let me get that straight. You might need a little help from mom and dad or a big brother or sister, but you get it straight and then you fold it and you have a crease. And now what does it look like? It looks like a rectangle, right? It looks like a rectangle with this piece of paper down here. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to cut right along this line and get rid of this piece of paper because we need the triangle side. All right, so let's take our scissors and practice our scissor skills. And we're going to cut right along that edge and get rid of that extra piece of paper because we don't need it. All right, so then we make sure that we throw the trash away, all right? And then we have what? We have a triangle. But if we open it up, it's a square. Each of the four sides are the same length. Now we need to crease it. Here it's creased once. We're going to make sure it's nice and creased there. Then we need another crease, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the top point that's creased and we're going to make it match down at the bottom point. And then we're going to fold it and we're going to crease it again, all right? So you see that's where we creased it before and this is where we creased it again, all right? Then when you open it up, it's a square, but it looks like you have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles on it, okay? So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to color both sides, okay? Color the front and color the back because when you have a pinwheel, you see both sides. See, that's my side that has like stripes and stuff on it. Well, if you turn it around, if you look inside, those are my solid colors, but those are my stripes. So you see both the back side and the front side. So you need to color both sides, all right? And you can color it any way you want. You can color stripes, you can color curlicues, you can do pictures, you can make it solid. I like to do solid on one side and then a design on the other side. You can do, let's see if we have, look at this one that I did. It has like scribble circles, has stripes, it has dots, and it has triangles on this side. And then I did solid on the other side. And let's see about this one. This one, look what I did. It's all solid on that side, 4 different colors. And then on this side, I just made lots and lots of dots, all different colors. All right, so you can do it any way you want. You go ahead and color your paper any way you want, okay? So color both sides, front and back. Then when you're done, what we're gonna need to do, all right, pretend that this is colored. See, this is my solid side, and I did like scribble circles on the other side. But what we're gonna do on our solid side, we need to make a circle around where all the points connect, okay? Where the creases connect. Because we're gonna cut the paper, but we don't wanna cut it where it's gonna fall apart. So we're gonna make a circle. You can just make a circle. You can trace something that's a circle. But see how Miss Bonnie made the circle all the way around? That's because we're going to cut from this corner all the way to the circle. Are we going to cut into it? No. We're going to stop right at the circle, okay? Then I'm going to cut this edge, and I'm going to go right up to the circle. I'm going to do that on all 4 corners, all right? So once I do that, let's see, I'll just show you how to do it, okay? Even though this one's not finished coloring, but you finish coloring yours before you do this, all right? But I want to show you how I do it, okay? So I have the solid side up, and I'm going to use my scissors, and I'm going to cut down that line all the way to the circle. See? Miss Bonnie went to the circle. I didn't cut into the circle, only just to the edge of the circle, all right? I'm going to do that again. We're going to do that on all 4 of the creases. We're going to use those as our cutting lines, and we're just going to cut to the circle, not into the circle and not past the circle, just to the circle. All right, and here's my last one. And then we're going to have 4 loose pieces that are connected in the circle. All right, see? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we do after that, here's one that I did that's all finished. All right, and it cut all the way to the circle. See my circle? My circle I think is yellow. Yep, there it is. My circle's yellow in the middle. I didn't cut into the circle. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to lay it down. And remember, have something underneath where you're coloring so that your crayons don't get on Mom and Dad's table, all right? Then you're going to take 4 pieces of tape, all right? They don't have to be big, just little pieces, because they need to fit inside that circle. 2, 3, and 4. All right, now Miss Bonnie sticks them on her hand just so that they're there and ready for me. You can stick them on the edge of your table, or you can do it one at a time. It doesn't matter. Just be creative. Do what you want. All right, so I'm going to take one of the tips, all right, and I'm going to fold it all the way, can you see, to the center of that circle. All right, and then I'm going to tape it right there in the center of my circle. Well, there you go. All right, I'm going to tape it down. All right, can you see? It tapes right into the center of my circle. Then lay it back down and turn it, and you're going to take the next corner and you're going to put it right in the center with that other piece. You're going to tape it down. Make sure the tape's right over the other piece, okay? See how we're doing it? All right, then we're going to turn it again, and we're going to take the corner, and we're going to, or the point, and we're going to make it meet right in the center, and we're going to tape over all of those. All right, that's 3 of them. Then you turn it, and you take the last corner, and you put it in the center, and this is my piece of tape. I'm going to tape it down, make sure it's taped nice and good. All right, and look what I have now. Remember, don't crease these. We just want to make them round. Just kind of bend them. We don't want to crease those, okay? Because otherwise it won't work. Then, what you need to do is get a push pin or a tack or a sewing pin. Now, Miss Bonnie has a sewing pin now. You need to have Mom and Dad help you with this. Otherwise, you're going to poke yourself and get hurt. And that would make me really, really sad. So, make sure you have help. But what we're going to do is we're going to push the pin right through all that, right in the middle, through all those points of paper and the tape, all right? So let me get this, push through very carefully so we don't poke ourselves. Let's see, it's a little bit harder than I thought. But, there it goes. All right, can you see that it's through? All right, Now don't push it all the way up to the top because then it won't spin. You need space for it to spin. Then you're going to take your pencil. This is one I had from my Christmas stocking and I haven't used it, so I'm just going to use it. But what you're going to do is you're going to push your pen into the eraser. All right? Now don't push it so hard that it goes all the way through because then that, if it pushed through, you'd get poked. Whoop, Miss Bonnie pushed it too. Let's pull it back because we don't want to get poked there. Whew. See, it's not through. All right? Now, watch what happens. Whoop, let me see. Let me turn it the other way. There it goes. The air, the wind, your breath catches in it and makes it spin. See? And you can take it outside and the wind will make it spin too. And if you want to make a smaller one, really easy to do. It's not hard. You just need another piece of paper, all right? And we're gonna fold it in half because we don't need great big ones. We're gonna make one that is smaller like this one is. See how much smaller that one is than this one? Look at it spin because of the wind. I'm outside. But see the difference in size? Yeah. One's smaller and one's bigger. All right, but I'm gonna show you how to make the small ones because if you do this one, you can make 2 of them, okay? So we've got our piece of paper. We're gonna fold it in half, all right? And using good scissor skills, we're gonna cut right down that middle line where we folded it, and we're gonna make 2 pieces of paper, 2 halves. 2 halves make a whole. All right, so we have 2 pieces. Now, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put this one aside for right now. All right, now we need to make a square because this is a rectangle. It has 2 short sides and 2 long sides. So we don't want a rectangle, we want a square. We want all 4 sides to be the same. So remember what we did? We took a corner and we folded it down till it met this side and we made it nice and straight. If you need help, have mom and dad or a big brother and sister help you, and we're gonna crease it. And remember, we have our triangle and we have this extra piece of paper. And what are we going to do with this one? We're going to cut it off. Okay, so let's cut that one. All right, and remember, we'll throw that away as trash. All right, then, remember, we've got to make another crease. So we're going to take from the top to the bottom, and we're going to have another crease. All right, just like that. All right, just like that. Then what do? We color both sides. Color the front and color the back. Make them all kinds of colors, okay? Just be creative. Do whatever you want, all right? And this is mine once I finished coloring it. I used 2 crayons to color the one side, and then I made, let's see, what all did I make? I made stripes and curlicues and triangles and dots, all right? So color it any way you want. Then, remember, we have to make the circle. Can you see my circle? You see my circle around? Because we're going to cut from the edge or the corner all the way to the circle. That's right, just to the circle. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides. And just like the big one, we're going to take our tape. Oh, where'd Miss Bonnie's tape? Ah, found it. All right, we're going to, now these need to be little pieces of tape because it's a little pinwheel, okay? 2, 3, and 4. All right, then what do? We take one of the tips and we bend it, don't crease it, all the way to the center and tape that down nice and tight. Well, it won't get off Miss Bonnie's finger. There you go. Ha, the tape stuck really well. Okay, then we're going to turn it and we're going to take the next tip and we're going to tape it down on top of the other one, right in the center, okay? So they're even. Then we're going to turn it. We're going to take the tip and we're going to bend it to the middle. And we're going to tape it down with all the others. And then we turn it and then we take this last tip and we're going to move it to the center. And Miss Bonnie has another piece of tape somewhere. Oh, this one really stuck to my hand. Ah, got it. All right, and we're going to tape it to the center. Make sure it's all taped down, okay? Then, and see, it's not creased, it's just bent. Then we're going to very carefully, with Mom or Dad's help, or a big an older brother or sister, take a pen. It could be a push pen or a straight pen. And we're going to go all the way through the tape and the paper. All right, very carefully so you don't poke yourself. And see, it's right through. Can you see that right there? It's the pen right there. All right, see the pen? And then what do? We're going to take our pencil. Oh, here's another one that I had from my Christmas stocking. And we're going to very carefully push it into the eraser. Not all the way through because that will poke you and it will hurt. Just into the eraser. And then make sure that it's loose so that it goes back and forth. Okay, see how you can move it back and forth? All right. Put it about in the middle, and then let's see if it works, okay? Let's see. Oh, must do it this way. Oop, what's happening? Let me get it out a little further. There you go. Oh, look, it's doing it by itself because of the wind. Who made the wind? God made the wind. See it? See it go? So you can take it outside and let the wind move it, or you can blow in it. I hope you have fun making pinwheels, okay? You can make either 2 small ones out of a piece of paper or 1 big one. So have a great time. I miss you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.